As we embark on this grim journey through Labour's political purgatory, it seems fitting to borrow from Dante's Inferno. Labour, once hailed as saviours after their landslide victory in July, has now descended into a spiralling vortex of dishonesty and incompetence. According to the latest YouGov poll, just over half of the public views Sir Keir Starmer's government as precisely that, an embodiment of failure. The remaining majority must either be eternal optimists or perhaps momentarily distracted by bake-off reruns. In Dante's vision, the vestibule is where the indecisive dwell. In July, many voters stood there, giving Labour the benefit of the doubt. 6 months later, the honeymoon is over. It is no longer the voters who are stuck in the vestibule of doubt, but the very people who have been elected. By-elections have cost Labour 33 council seats, while the Tories smugly regained 24. It appears the electorate has left the vestibule and decided that Starmer's purgatorial promises were just that, promises. Starmer's lust for electoral conquest now seems as misplaced as Rachel Reeves's credentials as an economist or her fake CV. Her budget has been derided as a plague upon the poor and a gift to accountants. The ghost of competence is absent, replaced by a cacophony of consultations and delays. Why fix the NHS today when you can write another policy tomorrow? Council losses and declining poll numbers are the stuff of nightmares for any Prime Minister. Lord Hayward, a Tory pundit known for his bluntness, has dubbed Labour the most unpopular incoming government of all time. Even Sisyphus would be aghast at Starmer's uphill battle, doomed to push his rhetorical boulder of milestones, only for voters to roll it back down again. Labour's NHS strategy, more privatisation and punitive measures for the sick, has gone down like a lead balloon. Voters trusted Labour with the NHS, yet now only 29% of them back the party on this issue, with Reform UK coming second at 13%. It's almost as if Nigel Farage has sneaked into Circle 8 himself, laughing at the mess in which Starmer's government finds itself. Frozen in the deepest pit where the treacherous are encased in ice, Starmer's New Year message, "There is so much more to do," reads less like hope and more like an admission of failure. Voters, standing like Virgil and Dante on the ice, look back at the vast stretch of MPs Labour has elected, each one frozen in the same stagnation. Voters trusted Labour to lead, but they now find themselves betrayed, left to wrestle with mounting energy bills and private school fees. To paraphrase Dante, abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Yet perhaps Starmer has a map of hell, a detailed implementation plan for policies, instead of this endless loop of consultations. Maybe he knows where he's going. I know where I'm going, as the Powell and Pressburger film goes, but that's a surprise to everyone. Ultimately, time is running out. As it stands, voters see a leader fiddling with a manual while the country burns. In the grand political theatre, Labour has morphed from the hero to the tragic figure in record time. They have much to prove, and voters already standing at the gates of despair may soon look elsewhere for salvation, or perhaps for vengeance. As Dante guides us to the exit of this infernal pit, I leave you with this. If Starmer wants to escape his circling demise, he might start by replacing the policy purgatory with real action. Otherwise, he might find his legacy carved into the icy depths of Circle 9.